There's been a settlement at Tottenham for over 1,000 years, growing up along the old Roman road Ermine Street, some of which is part of the present A10 road, and between High Cross and Tottenham Hale, the present Monument Way. A humorous poem entitled The Tournament of Tottenham was written in Middle English and dated between 1400 and 1440, and it describes a mock battle between peasants who wanted the hand of the reeve's daughter in marriage. The author is unknown. The story, as I said, is set in Tottenham, a rural community north of London, and it was set during a drinking festival. Perkin, a potter, boasts to Ronald, the local reeve, is the sort of boss man in the area, that he is the most worthy among men to marry Tib, that's Ronald's attractive daughter. The boast brings about responses from the others who equally boast of their worthiness, whereupon Perkin challenges anyone to a joust to settle the issue. Ronald elects to settle the matter by agreeing with Perkin's idea of a joust and schedules a jousting tournament to be held 7 days later, and it was open to any and all potential suitors. The winner of the tournament would be granted Tib's hand in marriage, subject to her agreeing, as well as a dowry. The dowry is the first of several humorous elements of the joust. It consisted of one old grey mare and one spotted sow. At the tournament, the suitors arrived riding old mares as horses, brandishing farm implements for jousting lances, and wearing bowls and pottery as armour. Tib arrived at the tournament and watched the proceedings on a mare, with a feather-filled bag for a saddle, and a hen on her lap. After each worker makes his overblown boast of bravery, Perkin going last, the tournament commences. Notwithstanding the lack of professional jousting attire, the participants engaged in a lively battle which resulted in several serious injuries, and one attempt by Tiri to prematurely end the battle by abducting Tib, his attempt stopped by Perkin. At the end of the tournament, the women of Tottenham and the nearby communities turn up to drag home their husbands, brothers, and others. Perkin ends up being the last combatant standing, and is thus declared the winner and given Tib. After they spend the night together, she agrees the next day to marry him. Upon the announcement of the marriage, the warriors gather for a feast. The feast is described in more detail in another shorter poem, The Feast of Tottenham, the author of which is unknown, but it's believed that both poems were written by the same person. I hope you enjoyed this story, and if I find The Feast of Tottenham, I'll see if I can actually create a video for that as well. That's all for now.